What's up, everybody? In today's video, we're going to talk about the 4 university students that were murdered off campus near the University of Idaho. They were 20-year-old Ethan Chapin, 21-year-old Madison Mogan, 20-year-old Zaina Kernodle, and 21-year-old Kaylee Gonzalez. They were found murdered in a home near the campus on November the 13th. The coroner later confirmed that all 4 had died as a result of a stabbing. As of today, 6 weeks later, they have not identified a suspect in the murders. We're going to go over a bit of a timeline of events as to what happened. On November the 12th at 8:57 p.m., Kaylee uploaded photos posing with friends to Instagram. At about 10 p.m. to 1:30 a.m., Kaylee and Madison were at a local bar called Corner Club. On November 13th by 1 a.m., police believe that the 2 surviving roommates were also out separately on November the 12th in Moscow, Idaho. They returned home but did not wake up until later in the morning. About 1:40 a.m., Kaylee and Madison were seen on surveillance video at the Grub Truck at 318 South Main Street and used a private party for a ride home. At about 1:45 a.m., Ethan and Zaina returned to their 1122 King Road home after they were last seen at Sigma Chi House on the University of Idaho campus. At 1:56 a.m., Kaylee and Madison arrive at home. At 11:58 a.m., investigators said that the surviving roommates summoned friends to the home because they believed one of the second-floor roommates had passed out and was not waking up. They called 911 for an unconscious person, and when the officers arrived, they found 2 of the victims on the second floor and the 2 others on the 3rd floor. Monday, November the 14th, Mayor told a news outlet that the slayings were a crime of passion before backtracking in a statement to Fox Digital News, saying that a motive had not been narrowed down yet. Possible motives being probed by investigators include a crime of passion or a burglary gone wrong, the mayor added. Police released the names of the victims. On Thursday, November the 17th, autopsies were done and confirmed that the identities of the victims and the cause of the manner of death as homicide by stabbing. Investigators said all 4 were likely asleep when they were stabbed multiple times and had some defensive wounds. Police say there was no sign of sexual assault. Police, as of now, have no suspects in custody, and the murder weapon has not been located. Police said they have looked extensively into information about Kaylee having a stalker, but have not verified or identified a person. They also found a Hyundai in Oregon, but the Idaho police state they see no connection in that vehicle and have asked people to stop contacting the owner. The article states, the first article was from fox13.com and is linked in the description below. This one is from tmz.com and is also linked in the description below. Moscow police have looked into the mystery behind a crashed Hyundai in Oregon and say they don't believe there's any connection to the case of the murdered college students, so now they are asking people to stop hounding the car's owner. Moscow PD tells TMZ the department has spoken to the female owner of the white car that was found in Eugene, Oregon over the weekend, adding she's not believed to have any relation to any property in Moscow, Idaho, or the ongoing murder investigation. This is also from TMZ.com. The University of Idaho murders victim's father has confidence in police, says DNA and video evidence is the key to solving the case. Idaho detectives probing the savage murder of 4 college students have come under fire for failing to solve the case after 6 weeks, with some doubting their competence, but at least one victim's family believes the cops have the wherewithal to bring the killer or killers to justice. Ben Mogan, the father of Maddie Mogan, He stated that he has no doubt that the police will solve the baffling quadruple homicide with biological and video evidence. From the very beginning, I've known that people don't get away with these things these days. There's too many things you can get caught up on, like DNA and videos everywhere. This isn't something that people will get away with that goes unsolved. Despite the lack of answers, Ben states he throws his support behind the case investigators. I have to just know that they know what they're doing, and if they don't, then they know someone that does. He is referring to the FBI and the Idaho State Police, both of whom are assisting the Moscow, Idaho police in the investigation. Kaylee's father, Steve, called the cops cowards for not releasing more information about the killer or killers, which has put other people at risk, so he claims. Steve also labeled the police inexperienced and hired a private detective to conduct their own investigation into the slangs. It is an extremely horrific situation as what happened to those 4 university students in Moscow, Idaho on November 13th, 2022. I sure hope that they get justice for these 4 slain students and the families get the answers that they deserve, and I hope they get them soon. Definitely going to be keeping up to date with this, and as news breaks, I'll definitely bring you the information. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments below. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you again soon.